What it do? So today's video is all about the red flags she will go ahead and show, or actually she won't actually show just by her words or her actions, but maybe the first thing will be about what's on her body. There's a lot of signs you'll never know. Maybe it's a little hickey, and maybe it's a little bit of she left something at his crib and you notice it's gone. Maybe it's that. But anyways, y'all, my point is there's a lot of things that women will go ahead and show you that is red flags y'all will miss. And also there is some that y'all will question, which absolutely do not question because it is a red flag. All right, so I can't wait to really get into this. I kind of already did, but please give this video a big thumbs up. And fellas, if you want to talk more about the red flags that she's doing, maybe you have a question about specifically what she's doing in your life, maybe you really wonder if it's a huge red flag, go ahead, book the consultation with me by clicking that link down below. And amazing prices right now, fellas, so go ahead and check it out. Check out the website. There is other things on there. All right, y'all, so let's get to the talking. I have a lot to talk about, y'all. So I'll just get to the talking and start off with saying the body, the area, what's going on with her. All right. A lot of times you'll hang out with a girl, and if you guys are in a relationship, you'll hang out with her a lot more, obviously, than if you were just her side or whatever, the guy over there. So y'all will hang out. And fellas, females will be around another guy, and another guy will do something that leaves a mark. Now, it could start off from her body. It depends, right? If you guys are really serious, there should not be nothing else that's left on our body, or and this is just to be a little bit off topic, there should not be a reason why she does certain things to look better for another guy. So to be really specific, let's say, for example, you notice she never dresses this cute, or she puts something on her body and it's like, okay, where are you going? Right? Sometimes some women will get away with this, but here's the thing. She'll leave, maybe she'll come back, and something seems out of the ordinary, and something seems missing. So it could be maybe something's left at that guy's place, but sometimes it could also be, and it's not just a place, it could be anywhere. It doesn't mean that she just linked up back at the crib or something, but it also could mean that something has changed on her body. So it could be her hair as well. So overall, with a female's body, there's going to be major red flags, aka, or in other words, signs that will prove or show, and don't miss it, fellas, but will prove and show that there is something going on. So now let's just go back to the hair situation. This is one of the easiest ways to know that maybe there's another guy, maybe she had a little bit too much fun, or there's something just up, like it's not normal. So whether, she's trying to give you excuses or not, or she's just going to tell you it's a messy hair day, or this is just what's going on, fellas, don't take that lie, and also look at the other body parts once again. There could be another backup sign, red flag, that's proving, yeah, she was just with that guy that she told you she never ever would see again. I'm sorry to break it down to you, but if that's the answer you are looking for, I hope that's not the answer, but that could be the case. Before I really wrap up, I like talking about this a lot, so I'm just gonna go back to just touch on a few more things. So back to the neck, y'all, I can't really go into details, but y'all know what could happen up there. And anywhere else, her face, it could be little marks, it could be little cute marks, you never know. But anywhere else you can notice, like if it's earrings that are missing from before, those are all red flags. So pay very much close attention to something that's out of the ordinary, something that's missing, and definitely in her character, which is something that we'll have to save for another video. But in her character, pay attention to what type of energy she's giving out. So if she's maybe a little bit nervous when she comes back around, or if you guys talk, and this is going to get into the second thing I'll talk about, but if you guys talk about specific someone or specific topic, does she start fidgeting? Does she start backing up and not wanting to talk about it? Or sometimes it could be she gets so defensive. Why are you so defensive? And with that being said, fellas, if you guys want the best razor out right now, maybe the one that you have is old or it just doesn't work well, fellas, the best one out is in that link. You guys should actually click it because the deal is amazing. It's very much small. Y'all can travel with it, but it works very easy. Any fellas that are getting razor bumps, this is the best way to start avoiding it. And fellas, y'all got to get that it's important for a female to know that you're taking care of yourself and have the best equipment to help yourself. They do the exact same thing, and y'all kind of dismiss it sometimes, so get on top of it. And that product works so well, telling y'all. My man is on that tip and it works so well. I'm just letting y'all know your girl might love it, or just for yourself in general, you're gonna feel a lot better. And y'all know the saying, you know, feel good, look good, all that stuff. Look good, feel good, you know, basically the same thing. But start right, get the best product. In that link, y'all will get it. All right, so let's back to this, wrapping up with this so we could get to that next step or next thing that she'll show you that yeah, there's something you should be worried about. Wrapping up with this, specifically talking about, you know, another guy or bringing up another topic and her body language changes. This is when things start shifting, as in maybe in the beginning when you first met her, she might have showed you a different side, or she was so easygoing or down to earth. So back to the other different things going on, whether it's just actions or you could physically see it. Now the other way of verbally, you'll see that she'll start hesitating. Or, you know, sometimes when you do get nervous, some people know you will stutter. Yes, it happens. Or it could be you have to hesitate because you can't come up with the lie if it's going to be a lie that you're going to come up with, right? So, you know, I'll leave it at that because y'all get the point of she's capping a whole lot, and y'all could just catch her and don't let her keep going, or give her more so she could keep stumbling. Anyways, that's the point of this, but it moves on to she will start talking about another person, another dude. So absolutely, this next huge red flag is that there is most likely, and even if she doesn't show you the red flag, I'm sorry, but there is most likely another guy. Now, she might tell you it's just a friend, but unfortunately, she's entertaining that other guy. However, whatever main guy she has, so I'm saying some women have one option, some have way more, you know, and I'm only saying depending on how good she looks and then how much she's out there in the streets, whatever. But sometimes some women have a little bit less. However, there's going to be that main guy, and normally I talk about there's that specific ex, right? And then sometimes it could be the last guy that like just excited her, changed her life, or this is a good one, just showed her what a new life or this experience could be like with a guy like her, right? Like him, sorry. But I say for her sake, you know, she's thinking it's going to be so fun and it's going to be easy. I'm only saying this for like the alpha guys or these high value guys that do not play these games with these girls, and they still keep playing these games. These females still try, and yet these women are still attached and they still keep playing their games. Or, you know what, they have a guy that's not just about them, and yet they're still attached. My point is, there's that one guy that she mentions, and that is that guy that, you know, has the most energy out of her, or gets it out of her. Let me be more exact. So realistically, you guys will be hanging out, and, you know, it's just going to come up. Also, take it like this. She talks probably about you to that girl, that friend, a lot. Now, the thing is, depending how important or how much you guys talk to each other, you know, how much she's serious about you, how much you are a top option in her life, she will mention you. But that other guy, and now this is the red flag that really kicks in, that other guy gets talked about a lot, right? She goes back to the group chat, mentions him. Another thing that happens with, you know, you guys as well, and just in general, is that when you do have a specific someone that's your favorite, you like the most, you know, they excite you, and then for most women, they spend the most money on you, you're gonna bring them up. Now, y'all gotta get that there's other things that apply. It's not just about you at the end of the day, and it's not just about her. So I'm just saying, her as a woman, what women do will consider what their friends are feeling, what another female's feeling. Competition, yes, all that stuff, but to be more real with you, when she has the friend, right, and then she goes and talks about this guy and then talks about you, the friend is going to tell her, this guy is better for you. Or, you know what, this guy spends more money on you. Or, you know, when was the last time, and this could be now back to you, I'm sorry, but when was the last time he even took you out to eat and bought you flowers? And yet, you know, a lot of you guys are obviously willing to do this, but it doesn't make sense because second year kind, it doesn't work. We know this. So however, she's just comparing to what is going to cater to what she wants. And this is a combination of a bad boy and all that alpha male, aggressive, masculine stuff type of vibes. Like, this is all including with what you bring to the table with money and status and stuff like that. So basically, if this guy, and this is the guy that she ends up slipping up or talking about, you know, maybe you are comfortable with it, and she keeps talking about that guy around you, which makes no sense. Do you, like, some of y'all are okay with just being the friend, or some of y'all just say, okay, like, let me just be the friend for now. Like, what? But anyways, let me not stick on that. So she'll talk about him, whether it's a slip up or it's because she's allowed to or she's comfortable. And this is the guy that, you know, he doesn't really entertain her the same way as you. But just the reality is that red flag, you know, it's happening around you, and there's a reason. So I'm saying it's a disrespectful thing, yes, but also consider that you're not the main guy, or there's another guy. So it's gonna be cool, like, yeah, if you are the only option, but chances are another, and I'm saying only option for now, right? So let's say you don't have no red flags, or you guys been together for so long and she's been loyal, but now you're questioning. However, if that's the case, what sucks is that next option, which is saying that next guy that comes back around, when she's not about you, those red flags are going to come out real quick. Or if she's really on that, I'm going to hop onto the next guy quick, what's just going to happen is that it doesn't matter who you were before, that option is now the guy that's going to be spending more on her, more alpha than you, and all these other things that basically makes a woman chase or want that guy more than the other guy. Okay, so I really want to wrap up to say this. A lot of times, and I'll touch on the other specific thing that I said in the beginning to give you a little recap, but I want to wrap up to say this. You have to demand respect, as in, if you're getting disrespected in the moment, or you see, and this is going to be talked about in a different video, right? But if you're getting disrespected and she's giving you red flags, get up and leave. If she's making you question things, I don't care how long you guys have been together. And let alone with this last thing of talking about another man, mentioning another man. If that is the case, I need y'all to do what? I need y'all to get up and leave. I'll do a video of leaving in a second. I might have to do a let her go video very, very much soon. But y'all gotta go. And I mean that to say, last thing about this, so we could do the recap. I mean that to say that she's going to continue on with the disrespect. These red flags are just really a setup at the end of the day. And they're there for you to know that you got to leave. Red flags are not a green, to be more exact, to let you to let you think that you should continue on. A red flag is a stop, and it's a red flag for a reason, to warn you. So if y'all continue, okay, before I do that recap, if y'all continue after she talks about another dude, after she's mentioning other guys or other experiences as well, I didn't even get into that, or what she did the other night, or I talked to this guy, or guess what happened during the week. I didn't even get into that. But yeah, if y'all are hanging and you hear this other man, or, oh, that's my brother type of stuff, y'all gotta know, it's games. It's games. It's red flags. Do not take it serious. And let's say this: if it's supposed to be not red flags, she has a whole lot of making up, not explaining because we know the cat, but making up. All right, let me go back to touch on this last and the specific thing. The last thing we'll talk about, and then we're done really. But the first specific thing that I talked about, just remember, with everything including together, just remember the red flags is gonna show. But that specific one thing is gonna be even physically or verbally, the differences that's going on. Something has changed about her. She left, she came back, something is different about her. Also, like I said, if she's speaking, it's going to be the stuttering, or this is changing. So whether something in her head made her feel nervous, or she's getting to the, I'm feeling uncomfortable, she's gonna feel like I gotta change to make myself feel comfortable again or safe. So, and safety as a security type of stuff as well. So just consider getting up and leaving is another red flag. Like, don't let these things just go over your head. Being upset over that conversation, or, you know, every time you guys talk about a specific certain that boy, that friend that she claims is just the brother, whatever, and I'm not even gonna get into that, the other names they be calling, but every time y'all talk about him, right, it's the why do you always bring his name up? Da, 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 da. Well, you be disappearing and it'll be on weekends and you be around this area and they be telling me, hey, you know, my family's around there, they see you. Sometimes it's also, I see your story. Like, what do you mean? But really, the thing is, she still will give you these red flags and they're clear as day. And she'll mention those names. Her getting up and leaving is showing you so loud and clear that, man, this woman, she can't get caught up right now. Or you just got her, the red flag, she didn't know what to do next. The instant thing, you know, obviously abandoning the situation would be the best solution. So leaving right away, that would be her ideal, you know, solution. So if that's just the way she likes to move, every time y'all argue and y'all are just feeling like, well, she needs space and stuff, then she's just gonna keep running back to that guy every time you guys argue. Right? That's just going to be what's up. Everybody has their own situation and different situations. But based on the red flags that I said, some of the stuff that y'all can now figure out as well, what is the situation going on? Because I'm saying with red flags too, you can start putting 2 and 2 together and make sense of what she's really trying to cover up, or, you know, now it's slipping up in certain areas and you can go ahead and catch it. All right. So last thing, just because, you know, some of you guys might have not gotten that point. Last thing is just pay attention to her. If she's not the same, if something is that feeling, you know, the gut feeling is telling you, yeah, I know, but no, then believe that no. If it's giving you nice try, then yes, she tried it and it's a red flag, and leave it at that. All right, so fellas, that's it. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you haven't. I told y'all to make sure you get the conversation going after this video if you want to keep talking to me. If you guys don't, we'll still, you know, link up in the next video, talk in the next video. But I thank y'all for watching till the end, and don't forget to check out my Patreon and go ahead and get the best razor out there, y'all, by clicking that link. All right, and y'all can get it right away. Don't forget, it comes in quick. Bye, y'all.